Hi everyone, welcome to another Audiophilic Reviews. Today we have the Head Direct RE242. This is the replacement headset for the RE2s, which came out a few years ago, and you know, in the last couple of years they've been made a big deal out of because of how good value for money they are, and these are the replacements. The original R2s came out and priced at about $150, but since they've gone down and down, you can get those for about $30. These are not on the market yet. These are just a sample I've got from Head Direct, which thank you to Ms.T for that, by the way. And yeah, so this is just a sample review set. Obviously the packaging isn't going to be what the final package will look like, but they always come in a clear plastic box like this. They come with the standard accessories, shirt clip, extra tips. You get one bifangled tip, and then you got these extra filters. Let me take these out. These are, you know, to just, if you get too much wax or something clogging up your headphones, you can take them out, clean it out and put new ones on. Anyway, so onto the review. Hey, I'm sorry about that, the battery died on my iPhone. Sorry about the poor quality of video this time, by the way. It's not too bad, it's just a bit shaky. I can't seem to find my stand. I'm going to have to get a new one. Anyway, onto the review. What can I say? Let me give you a few specs first. So the driver size is 6mm. I'm pretty sure that's not going to be the whole thing. That's going to be the dynamic drivers inside that, because that looks bigger than 6mm to me and to everyone. The impedance is 16 ohms, which means they're going to be a little bit harder to drive than most earphones that you buy. And the sensitivity is 103 decibels. That's all the specs I've got so far from Head Direct. These are not in production yet, like I said earlier, so when I get more things like the price, etc., I will let you know. Anyway, let's get onto the build quality. As you can see, it has a large connecting plug. It's 3.5mm as usual. It's very thick, so it fits perfectly into anything, including there you heard the click that's into my face on it. So it fits most cases, I assume. There's this connector in between, you know, just standard, doesn't do anything. There's a like a slider to let you decide how thick the wire is, and then there's the actual phones themselves. They look a tiny bit like old New Force earphones. The only thing people might have a fuss about is the colours on the end, this and here. As you can see, it's very bright. People do notice in your ear when you're running around or whatever that you've got a blue and red thing sticking out. Some people like it, some people don't. Just keep that in mind. The red is an indicator for the right side. I don't know if it's going to focus there. And the left side, blue. Anyway, let's get down to the performance. Like I said, you need to put the volume up more so than usual to get regular listening sound, and you'll notice also that if you put the volume full, it's not going to be as loud as if you use some other earphones. It might be a good idea to get maybe a tiny headphone amp like the FIO E5 or E3, even if you still want to buy that thing, because that will, you know, give it a better bass boost, everything, and let you put the volume higher if regular high isn't enough for you. Yeah, so now to sound quality, you know, the important bits to most of us. Let me just quickly say that, like always, they've gone through 50 hours of burn-in and 50 hours of listen time. That's why my reviews take a tiny bit longer than most people. And we've tested them out with a MacBook, an iPhone, an old fat iPod, an S-Flow 2 with all amped and unamped. We've tested them with FLAC files, WAV files, MP3, ranging from 128-bit to 320-bit files. So yeah, we've used everything. So yeah, now down to the review. Now, if you're going to depends what you're listening to, I would highly recommend these. If you're listening to something which is, you know, got lots of highs, acoustic music, not too bassy. These are perfect for you. You get a very nice amount of separation from in the instruments. So if there's lots of guitars or it's very fast, you hear the notes separately, which you don't get on a lot of earphones because they're drowned out by heavy bass. The bass on these is not heavy though. Keep that in mind, please, because lots of people are big on massive bass. I'm not going to say that they're beyond what I expected, but because the head direct earphones are known for, not having too much bass, having maybe even a recessed bass, but in this it's perfect for what I think. I think it has all the bass and the lows, but the super massive thumping that you get on some earphones is not going to be there, unless of course you're listening to everything with bass boost on, and the Microsoft bass boost and all that, the huge ones, then every earphone sounds the same in my opinion. Anyway, yeah, so if you're listening to lots of vocals, if you're listening to things with lots of instruments, so there's lots of separation needed, if you're trying to listen out for high cymbals, things like that, these are great earphones. If you're looking for a more refined bass that rather than a massive, like boom 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 thumping bass, these are for you. And I can almost guarantee, if you're looking for anything, or if you're looking for something good at a price, which I can expect to be around no more than probably $40, these are for you. So here we are, like I said, the Head Direct RE242s, a great pair of headphones which are good for people who are more casual than most of our viewers, however want good quality sound at a very good price. And yeah, just things to watch out for, like I said, harder to drive, perhaps not the nicest looking earphones, if that's your opinion, but they won't be a massive favourite for people who, the old Head Direct earphones like the RE0s, which I will review in a few days. They're like, amazingly clear and stuff, and these won't be the favourite for those people. These will be for people who like, a sparkle in the treble, a lot of things added to music. Anyway, thank you for watching our review. This is Audiophilic Reviews, and don't forget, if you've got good ears, you come here. Thanks, bye.